Welcome to CFA Level II. This is Nick at Quartic with 10 topics in 10 weeks. We're moving towards the end of asset valuation now with alternative investments. Within alternatives, we are focusing on real estate, private equity, and commodities. And we've got 4 readings covering that. We have 2 on real estate. First of all, private real estate investments. We're looking at buying or valuing real estate, whether it's different types of commercial property or land. We'll see how we can subdivide the universe of real estate into different categories. We look at different characteristics, what sort of valuation we might be looking at, whether it's based on income or cost. We're going to explore in quite some detail 3 different valuation methods. We're also briefly going to look at debt, but we definitely focus on the equity ownership of property. The second reading extends that and says, well, let's now look at public securities, publicly traded real estate securities, mostly REITs, real estate investment trust securities, and we look at the issues relating to them, because within a REIT you don't often have a single property. You may have a whole portfolio of properties, and so we're looking really much more from a financial statements viewpoint. What aspects go onto the financial statements, and we'll see different valuation methods with that as well, whether it's basing it on net operating income or on some market multiple approach. Moving into private equity valuation. Private equity comprises leverage buyouts and venture capital. What are the differences? What are the issues concerned? What does the actual firm that's managing the investment look like? The difference between general and limited partners, and all sorts of terminology. There's also quite a detailed set of calculations for venture capital based on a discounting approach. How you value an investment if we have a target valuation at the end and different inputs of capital at different points throughout the project life. And then finally, commodities and commodity derivatives, very broad range of commodities, whether we're dealing with metals, industrial metals, crops, livestock, and so on, or energy. Energy is the biggest sector. What are the issues? What are the life cycles of different types of commodity? And then we look at the actual valuation, which is often supply and demand based for the spot pricing, but often derivative based for the forward pricing. And a lot of the concepts there we've already gained from our chapter on forward commitments in derivatives. So that's what we're looking at alternative investments at level 2.